We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Inflation, or the rate of increase in the prices of goods and services in the country, hits 6.4%. In a press briefing, National Statistician Dennis Mapa said the acceleration in July was brought about by the increase in the price of food and non-alcoholic beverages, transport services, as well as restaurant and accommodation services. The inflation rate is higher than the registered 3.7% in July 2021. Mapa said that the National Capital Region experienced a low inflation rate at 5.1%, while areas outside the NCR were posted at 6.8%. The highest inflation rate is noted in Davao region at 7.2%, while the lowest inflation rate is recorded in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region at 3.6%.
Ang dahilan ng mas mataas na antas ng inflation nitong Hulyo 2022 ay ang mas mabilis na pagtaas ng presyo ng food and non-alcoholic beverages. Ito ay may 6.9% inflation at 64% share sa pagtaas ng pangkalatang inflation sa bansa. Ang pangalawang commodity group na nagpakita ng mas mataas na inflation nitong Hulyo 2022 ay ang transport, na may 18.1% inflation at 17.0% share sa pagtaas ng pangkalatang inflation sa bansa. Ito ay dahil sa mas mabilis na pagtaas ng presyo ng mga sumusunod. Other passenger transport by road tulad ng pamasahe sa jeep na may 7.1% inflation mula sa 2.7% inflation noong Hunyo 2022.
The Department of Tourism is finding ways to further boost the country's tourism industry. In an interview, Tourism Secretary Cristina Frasco said she had just finished her listening tour where she met with 16 regional directors to hear their concerns. She said most of the requests she received pertain to the improvement of infrastructure, the resumption of flights, and strengthening of the ease of doing business in their respective areas. Frasco vowed to adjust policies and plans to address these concerns. Another government agency is reaching out to quake-affected residents in northern Luzon. State Pension Fund Government Service Insurance System, or GSIS, announced the opening of its emergency loan program to nearly 7,000 members and pensioners in Abra. GSIS President and General Manager Wick Velosa said this is in response to the appeal of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to ensure government assistance for those who need help. He said GSIS is already prepared to open the emergency loan facility as early as July 28, or the day after the earthquake. However, the GSIS has to wait for the declaration of the state of calamity before it could open the loan program. Affected active GSIS members working or residing, as well as old age and disability pensioners residing in the area, may apply for the loan until September 4. For more details on the emergency loan program, visit the GSIS website or Facebook page, or contact them via email or phone numbers. Induced Overseas, Japan protested against China's military exercises after 5 of Beijing's ballistic missiles appeared to have landed near Japan's exclusive economic zone. Japanese Defense Minister Nobuo Kishi said they have complained to Beijing through diplomatic channels over what would be the first ever instance of this matter. China's launched numerous military exercises, including live-fire activities around Taiwan, in retaliation to U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to the island. Beijing also said it had canceled a meeting with Japan's foreign ministry after it was displeased with its G7 statement calling for a peaceful resolution of tensions with Taiwan. Meanwhile, Pelosi defended today her recent trip, saying China will not isolate Taiwan by preventing U.S. officials from visiting them. Pelosi said the U.S. remains committed towards upholding democracy in Taiwan and elsewhere. Pelosi and 5 other members of Congress arrived in Tokyo, Japan late Thursday as part of her Asian tour, during which she visited Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, and South Korea. That's the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. I am Stephanie Civiliano. Good day.